Alright, here we are, spectating another match of Territorial IO. We are the Eye of Sauron. We're chilling, vibing there, alright? And we're gonna spectate this little bit of Territorial IO business here. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It's a thing of beauty. How's that for a thumbnail, right? There we go. Gorgeous. There we go. Oh, we got a dipstick in sending emotes down there. We're chilling, we're vibing. If you see somebody with a racist name, just make sure to push them out at all costs, even if it makes you lose. Just kind of like, just don't tolerate that crap, basically. Don't tolerate that. As a community, if you see somebody like with a hate speech in your name or something offensive, just, you know, play in such a way as to make sure that they lose, even if it makes you lose in the process. That's the best way to deal with people like that, is just to like push them out of the match as soon as possible. The stubborn ones will keep doing it, but most of them will realize, oh, if I use hateful names, I lose instantly. Maybe I shouldn't use hateful names. It'll reduce the amount of it. You'll never be able to get rid of all of it, but it'll reduce it. Yeah, they're still spamming messages in chat, whatever. Let's chill and vibe here. And just ignore them like the nothing that they are. And Albania's actually doing pretty well up here for themselves. Kind of chilling up there. Nice troop conservation. They got some nice targets to push through next. I love this song. And if we can get this guy to push us out, it'd be pretty good, right? Someone's attacking us down here. I might actually need to, yeah, we need to, where's this, I need I realize this isn't actually high up enough sometimes. There we go. Center that a bit better. Beautiful. Bit better. There we go. We're chilling. Need somebody to... Why are you taking so long to push me out here? Get me out of here. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're vibing. You gonna push me out, buddy? Nope. He just doesn't care. Thank you. There we go. Now we can get that off our screen there. There we go. Beautiful. Haven't really talked too much about what's going on in the match yet, but, I mean, to be fair, there's only... the first 2 or 3 minutes, there's really not usually that much to talk about. Need to get a better zoom level here. I'll zoom it in a bit more. Sometimes you go all in. I am a stream sniper. Also, to let you guys know, the stream sniping has gotten so out of hand, I am only going to spectate during streams from now on. I will no longer play games live on stream anymore. The stream sniping is just absolutely out of control. And there's nothing we can do about it, because there's just like a new stream sniper comes in every day. Even if you like tell the community, please don't, and they actually listen, which most of them don't. There's just new people coming in every day. It never stops. So we're only going to spectate on streams from now on. There'll be no more actual gameplay, because it's just gotten out of control. Like this match right here, we had some guy with like a hate speech in his name, spamming emails, trying to get like the N-word to show up on my screen as much as possible. So for that reason, we are no longer actually playing the game. On spectating, it's not as bad, because once you get pushed out and you're like down to 0 pixels and you're dead, they can no longer emote you, so it's a little easier to manage. But as far as like actual gameplay, no longer on stream. We're done with that. Just we have too many viewers, and you get too many viewers that attracts like the little stream sniping losers who want to like put the N-word on the screen. Those little losers. So no more gameplay on stream. I'll just play that off camera and get our wins off camera. Sorry if you guys like to watch the gameplay live, but the game is until the developer makes this game more stream sniper or like streamer friendly, it's just not gonna happen. Like, and I'm not even sure what they can do. Like, it's so easy for them. Like, oh, the N-word gets blocked out. I'll toss like an X in the middle of it, and then it bypasses the filter. So basically, they just need to like, there needs to be like a streamer mode. Like, obviously, you can just do this. But like, we like to see the numbers and stuff. We need an option to like, I need a button to press to turn off the feed in the bottom right corner, really. Like, if there's a keybind to turn off the feed in the bottom right corner, this problem will disappear. I should probably focus on commentating the match at this point. We're getting to the point where things are going to start happening and being interesting, right? Australia's kind of like chilling over here. Oh, CG is vibing over here. This mic's driving me crazy. Need to get a new one. Clueless getting attacked over here by the United Republic. What happened to this guy? Got pushed out, I guess. Alright, nobody's really consolidating a continent that quickly. Might be a longer match, perhaps, maybe? This guy's getting teamed up on over there. No big deal. Peaceful Farmer is crying, which means these guys might be ganging up on them. CG is boating all the way over here and getting these, might attack them there. We get all those little islands over there. They're trying to gang up on this guy. Player 691 is doing a thing where they just boat around and get as much of stuff around here. I've actually seen players do this in Win, where they like just boat their way down here, got this, and got down some of this, and just like, and then slowly worked their way left, and like, just took out the map from right to left. Got some action going on over here. This green guy's getting pushed out. Blue list getting pushed out, and Wars Land's doing alright, although he's getting attacked by United Republics. They're probably next up on the chopping block, I'd imagine. And, just hang out and vibing. KFC Empire. It's funny. I've seen that name before. Joey Mama. Chilling down there. Looks like somebody's starting to fight them a little bit, maybe. 691 still vibing. Looks like they're trying to boat down into the CG Empire. I think that's a fight they'll gradually win. Although, oh, they push them back off. They should have grabbed this little island first. That we can then re-attack easier. I have no idea what that word means. If it's even a word. And we're chilling here. Anything interesting happening? Some push out there. Who's good position for this guy right here? If I'm them, I'm looking at maybe Joey Mama next, or maybe Prubin. I know it's called Prussia, but I like saying Prubin. It's more fun. It looks like a B anyways. I like to say Prubin. Is my music like just done? No, it's there. Just kind of quiet for a second. There's CG Oklahoma Lover chilling there. They're trying to like gang up on this guy here, I see. Wars Land somehow still in it. Surprised United Republican didn't take him out, because he has his own problems behind him, right? This Lut guy is chilling down here, trying to flavor country. Nice. Kind of like chilling. We're not really seeing anybody taking a dominant lead here. It was something in the middle just got pushed out. Stalker guy just got pushed out by CG, Dash, and Peaceful Farmer by the looks of things. Belgium chilling there. Hello is vibing. If I'm Lut, I want to take out Hello next, and maybe I want to like get Flavor Country to help us out. Take out Hello, consolidate South America, then work your way up. If I'm Flavor Country, I'm probably wanting to team up with Hello against Lut. That way, you don't have him getting so big down there, right? Am I hearing outside? Hearing something outside. I guess somebody's talking like on the sidewalk, so I can hear it faintly inside my home. Or they got the radio blasting really loud somewhere. This poor E guy is getting pushed out. Player 691 is trying to like carve their way back in there. They're kind of struggling. There's Hat Guy Republic. They're kind of struggling to get themselves down here. CG Empire is getting pushed out. Unlucky for them. Joey Mama's getting pushed out too. This guy would do well to get on this. They might need to save up troops first, but that's a... Well, looks like they're just not going to get... Yeah, they're saving up troops. They got a little bit of it. 151 is looking pretty good. This guy, it's not looking great for Oklahoma Lover. Who is this guy hurting them for so... How is this... Who is this red guy and how are they hitting him so hard? Joey Mama? Maybe he like full sent a boat or something and that's what's happening there? I'm like, he's pushed out, but he's like doing so much damage to somebody with like 800,000 troops. He must have full sent a boat. CG Oklahoma Lover is a goner by the looks of things. This guy just left. Maybe Elite Croatia was slowly like taking him out and that's why he left. I don't know what's going on down there. Maybe those two are teaming up on him. 691 is pushing through CG Empire right there. Looks like CG Empire is going to get pushed out a little bit. CG's chilling over here. Yeah, these guys, looks like these two guys teamed up on Hello and pushed them out. Soviet Bagel's up in it. 691, I think, is taking too long to kind of like go through all this. Unless they can get left alone. I see them getting pushed out pretty quickly by these guys. Howdy CG, Hello. Is getting put, how you doing? Is getting pushed out by Soviet Bagel and these guys. This guy's pushing out Diesel. Oh, that's so good for these guys. That's so much free land. Holy crap. That's huge for them that that person just left. So much land, so quick, so free. A little bit of free land for you, too. Yep, CG Empire got pushed out. That's good for Elite Croatia. This green guy, whoever this is. Oh, that's CG or Mom. They boated all the way down there. Nice. Nice boat plays. It's hard to boat and be aware of boards at the same time, but it can work out. Wars Land chilling up there. If I'm Luchars, once I carve through this guy, I'm probably tempted to like maybe go this way? Perhaps? I think Wars Land's not that big. My zoom's a little bit messed up. What happened? Maybe that'll work okay. We're chilling, we're vibing. I think Loot is probably going to like slowly work on this guy. Although he could... Actually, it looks like he's trying to like He's trying to work on CG? No, I think he's slowly working on Flavor Country. It's going to be a long fight between those two. Possibly too long. If it's going to be a really long fight, they're almost better off like forming a truce and like just racing up through this together and then fighting. What you don't want to do is fight somebody who's almost the same size as you and is also really stubborn, so it can take a very long time. Although this guy boating in actually kind of helps because it'll speed up the rate at which you can take out Flavor Country, but the problem is this guy's probably big enough. That's the second place guy. He's big enough that once he carves through Flavor Country, you're next. I think at this point you want to truce with Flavor Country and work on probably CG maybe? Well, you're not that much bigger. I think these guys are just kind of screwed no matter what they do. They took too long to like consolidate this. Oh, it looks like this guy is getting attacked by 691 and CG your mom at the same time. If I'm these guys, I'm keeping an eye on their troops, waiting for the moment to attack them at the same time. Looks like Freddie Mercury is trying to work on player 151, but doesn't have the troops to do it. Only about 700,000 to his 2.8 million, or maybe he started the fight. I don't know, but this guy's got nice options to fight. That was a good boat across they did there. Looks like he's attacking here and here at the same time. Had the crown briefly. This guy's doing pretty well for himself. Getting into us, getting Africa and boating over can sometimes work out pretty nicely. The one problem they have now is, well, they're gonna be fighting on two continents. You know, if these two guys decide to team up on the same time, like if I'm this guy and this guy, I'm like emoting to the other guy, hey you attack him, hey you attack him, and like trying to like, you know, get the both of you to team up on him. Because if you don't, well, you're in trouble. If this guy just ignores him, I mean, it depends. He can form an alliance. Honestly, like, if you see him fighting, it can maybe be worth it to join in on him. But the problem is, yeah, like if you join that fight, what's going to happen is you're going to get weakened, and this guy's killed you from behind. So, based on how big the guys around him are, he's better off just trucing with him. Let him. He's going to get huge doing this, but you're just going to have to hope that you can outrace him to the right or something. Yeah, you can, like if I'm player 151, I do see him fighting, and I'm like, man, I'd love to help you team up on this guy, but it's a gamble. Maybe what you can do is like you can like get to red interest and send like 10%. Get to red interest, send 10%, and like help out a little bit. And between you helping a little bit and this guy helping a lot, maybe this guy will full send at him, and whatever will be fine. It's hard to say. And then like just keep an eye on your borders here, because you don't really want this guy getting control of all of this, because then you're probably next. But if you can get bigger over here, it'll be easier to fight that. It's just hard to say. Yeah, see now he's even bigger than when, and now he can actually like help out this fight with Lutfiskin over here a little bit better if need be. See, he's literally almost the same size, so between this guy and this guy combined, they could take this guy down. But he has to be careful to not eat a full send and not get stabbed in the back while he's at it. And like, yeah, see, as much as sometimes you get tempted to like, yeah, let's team up with the crown, quite often it appears to be better just to ignore the crown. Look, he had the crown briefly. Player 691 just full sent on him. Need to send more troops there. A little bit of lag spikes there. But yeah, he's actually like competing with this guy for the crown. Yeah, it's like, for the longest time, I've been preaching about, oh, team up against the crown, team up against the crown. And I still have that habit sometimes in my mind of like, oh, you should team up. Then I catch myself like, yeah, actually, you know what? Not really. For a second there, I thought, like, you know, I was like, oh man, the only chance they have is these two gang up on the crown. No. Race the crown. Let this guy go that way against him, and you go this way over here. I'm not sure why it's taking him so long to, like, I'm not sure why it's taking this guy so long to consolidate this. I feel like he should have carved this out a lot faster. Is somebody else attacking him that we're not realizing it, or is this guy just like a boss at defending? I don't know. Maybe he's just big enough that's just taking a while. Or maybe this guy's attacking a little bit, I don't know. But he's getting him. Player 151 is going for Soviet Bagel next, okay. He's got nice little boat strat here. He's got to be careful not to get too sure. Oh, I didn't even realize that Luchars was carving through all this. I didn't even realize, right? Lutfiskin is getting pushed out here. Their stubbornness has been a bit of a problem for this guy. This guy's wasted so much time with this guy's here. Really, this guy's really doing his best to make sure that this guy, you know, has full send a dash onto Luchars. Is really good for CG if they react quickly enough. How's CG's reaction time though? Not awful. And they get a nice big chunk of that. It's also good for Luchars, but kind of get CG a little back into it. Almost too late though. Juan over here is finished off Lutfiskin, is now working on them. 151 is carving through Bagel here. Honestly, at this point, I think my money's on Quan over here. 151, like, lost the race for land. In spite of this guy buying so much time. Probably mostly because this guy cleared out North America for him really quickly. Like, if this guy... Even if he hadn't weakened North America, I think he would have gone pretty quickly. I think 151, like, the idea of racing for land was good, but I think they might have taken too long to race them for land, perhaps. Although, 7 million troops, 8 million troops, if you hit him now, and Luchars also hits him, you two combined can mess him up. But the problem is CG your mom is down there. You need CG your mom to, like, boat over. But yeah, I think, unless these guys, at this point in the game, you do need to team up on the crown. If you two guys just ignore him, what's going to happen is he's just going to carve through the weaker of you two. Well, you're about the same size, or probably Luchars. If I'm him, I carve through Luchars right now to avoid touching boards with Mom anytime soon. If I'm him, I just slowly work on Luchars as long as these guys aren't attacking. You'll be fine. Who was doing what, though? Looking for some border movement. People might be boating over here. Did I see something? Kind of saving up troops. They're in the troop conservation phase, it feels like. Looks like they're boating over to CG your mom. I'm not sure I like that play from them. I mean, I guess they're the smallest one, but why would you put yourself on boards with 3 people? CG your mom is attacking player 151. Not sure why they do that. Maybe they're trying to get in a better position to attack this guy right here, perhaps? Well, to be fair, it looks like the fight's coming to them. It's like they're trying to boat into... Yeah, CG your mom is trying to boat. Yeah, they're trying to gank up the crown. Player 151 and your mom are trying to gank up on them. I'm not sure what Luchars is doing yet. Okay, looks like they're all teaming up on the crown. This is kind of what you expect in the late game, to be honest. I think this person made a misplay by boating over here instead of, like, immediately attacking Luchars when they had the advantage. They gave these guys, like, a good 30 seconds to a minute to, like, coordinate their team up on them. They didn't press the advantage while they had it. When you've got the crown... Like, unless you need to save up troops, don't give them time to, like, emote to each other. Quick, yeah, we'll ally and attack the crown. Because now you're facing a 3v1, and you're not big enough to win that 3v1, unfortunately. Yep, and they're all going to work together on you and push you out. And then probably these two will team up against this guy, since they have the crown next. Or, yeah, oof. If I'm these guys, I might want to, like, reconsider focusing exclusively on this guy, and I'll start hitting this guy a little bit, right? I mean... It's hard to say, like, what do you do here? Because now you're kind of turning this guy into an even bigger giant, right? Kind of like, do you want to bounce it back and forth, start targeting him a little bit, or focus on him and then hope the two of you have enough to take him out? I mean, I'm not sure these two troops combined will be enough. If this guy gets all, like, the bulk of his, I don't know, him having all the Western Hemisphere and this right here is going to be a tough one to do, but... The problem is, if you're like, okay, 151 is starting to switch to him. The problem is, if you do a lot of back and forth, you increase the odds of you eating the full send. Yeah, 151's starting to realize they need to work on them. Problem is, now this is actually good for 151. The fact that CG your mom is still focusing on him, while 151 is switch targets to him, increases the odd that this guy right here is going to full send on your mom, basically. Oh, your mom is switched as well. Okay, it's always interesting how the late game plays out. Feels like we got... The fact that they're switching back and forth between the crown tells me that we've probably got some more experienced players. New players tend to, like, pick a target and then just, like, never let off of it. People that bounce back and forth between who has the crown tend to be the more experienced people who are like, I gotta get that win, yo. Question is, will they all gang up on 151 now? Looks like 151 is still pushing their advantage on Luchars over here. Trying to focus on that second place guy. If you've got the crown, it's often best to focus on whoever's in second place if everybody's working on you. Looks like this guy's just trying to, like, sit back and recover some troops. You're building up as well. But I imagine they're going to all start working on 151 now is the thing. This could take a while. Yeah, see, now CG, your mom is starting... Yep, now they're ganging up on 151. Now, this is all great news for CG, your mom, because they've just been getting free land, slowly pulling themselves up more and more into it. Gonna turn into, like, a 4-way stalemate. Why are you asking for money? It's a free-for-all. There's a little heart there. But this has been great for them. It's free land. Until they get the crown, then everybody starts ganging up on them, right? Luchars has got the crown back again, because these guys ganged up on them. CG, your mom, switching back to this guy for some reason. Maybe he was attacking your mom. It's hard to say. If your mom goes to war with this, like, your mom attacking this guy, or if they attack them first, I don't know which, that's great news for Luchars over here, because now he can just, like, he can win this 1v1 with 151 if these two guys lay off of him. What we really need is, like, It's going to be like, it's basically a 4-way tie at this point, and the winner is going to be determined by like who gets bored first, because they're all relatively close in size and land. Ooh, that's a big hit. Oh, CG Your Mom's hitting him pretty hard. Yeah, I think Luchars is getting impatient. See how like low his... Yeah, he just sent... Yeah, he just sent like millions of troops at 151. Yeah, Luchars is the first one to get impatient. Yep, they're getting bored of it. And now CG Your Mom is hitting them pretty hard and hitting them pretty hard. They're like CG Your Mom seems to be conserving the troops the best so far. 151 was also trying to conserve the troops well, but they got hit with like a lot from that guy. I just now realized CG Your Mom actually boated all the way over here to get in on this. Good play on their part. Oh, these guys need to gang up on this guy real quick. They're getting because they have better borders to get all this guy's land. Who's this? Yeah, they need to gang up then. But CG Your Mom is kind of claw their way to second place. They got 9 million. You should be hitting him for like 2 million. Anytime you've got more troops in the crown, you're hitting them with what you got. You got more troops in the crown, you hit them. You got 9 million, they got 7 million, you hit them for 2 million. You know, keep pushing them down, keep clawing up. The longer you wait, when the crown has more troops than you, the more you're screwing yourself over, because they regain their troops faster than you do, because the crown means they have more land, and land means more faster troop regeneration. We need player 151 to also hit the crown as well. They need to get in on that action, looks like. And also, if you're 1v1ing somebody and they're bigger than you, and you're waiting for the other person to get in on it, you stop attacking and just wait for the defense modifier. Like, if the crown has more troops than you, he's attacking them now. If this guy's chilling, building up troops, and the crown's attacking you alone, and they're attacking you multiple times, and you have less troops than them, you sit back and don't attack, take advantage of the defense modifier. Alright. Yeah, but they're both ganging up on pretty hard. He is making a mistake of, like, right now when you're getting ganged up on, you want to stop attacking. If you have two guys attacking you, especially if they have more troops than you, stop attacking, sit back, take advantage of the defense modifier, and hopefully they'll eventually turn on each other is your best bet. But yeah, they're in a rough spot here where they're getting kind of ganged up. This has been a really long match. Holy crap. Been a really long boy. Come on, boys, you can get him, I believe. I believe. Get him. Get him! I don't know who I'm rooting for to win, to be honest. I don't really care. I'm kind of rooting for player 151. I feel like they've been making some decent plays all along, for the most part, and in spite of them eating a nasty, pretty heavy attack from this guy on his deathbed, they're still, like, up in it. I feel like I'm kind of rooting for them. Obviously, we like, you know, fans and all that, but, like, kind of rooting for this guy. I mean, this guy, like, they've all been playing pretty well. These last four guys, there's a reason these last four guys got to the end here. Got some decent plays here. They're slowly carving it down to size. Now we got a 3-way stalemate here. They're all about the same size in troops and land. So it's a question of, are these guys going to, like, is player 151 now going to turn around and start attacking CG Your Mom? And they're going to, like, you know, do this, like, this 3-way stalemate can last for, like, 10 minutes if they really wanted it to. It just comes down to, like, who gets bored first, because they're all basically the same size. If these two now form an alliance and work on, which they're not doing yet, and start working on CG, then, you know, CG Your Mom, you know, gets pushed down. Now the crown's on you, and if they just back and forth the crown. Looks like these two are kind of fixating on each other quite a lot, which is great news for this guy. Maybe they're just getting bored of the match, and, like, the emotions are starting to heat up, and they're all like, screw 151, screw this guy. If I'm, like, is that the first time we saw CG attack 151? If I'm, oh, they start turning back on you? 151's attacking CG Your Mom, gotcha, yeah, yep. All three of these guys are, like, they really want this win. What I really want is for this match to end. I'm getting pretty bored at this point. Like, wrap it up, guys, come on. It's been, like, 24 minutes. I'm not sure I've spectated a match this long before. When the three most stubborn players ever, 24 minutes in, still fighting. If I'm this guy, if I have the crown, every time that pops up, I'm pressing the plus button. At this point, 24 minutes deep, every time that pops up, I'm hitting that plus button when I got the crown. Hopefully, somebody else will, like, click it too and just, like, wrap it up. He's still trying. Oh, looks like CG Your Mom got impatient. Maybe they're watching the stream and they heard I'm getting bored of this, and they're like, okay, I'll be the guy to wrap it up, right? There we go. So either they just got sick of this guy trying to attack them, or they heard me, like, saying, hey, let's wrap it up, and they're like, okay, I'll wrap it up, because I'm sure they're probably watching the stream. If they did do that to wrap it up, thanks. We can only watch one match so long before it's like, all right, come on, geez, guys, let's go already. I'm not looking to spend 30 minutes watching one match. Ideally, 10 to 15 minutes is how long I want a match to be. Here we go. And this will be our winner right here. Smash that like button if you like Territorial IO and you want to see more of it on this channel. Let's go.